to you tonight. This is a slightly salted tarot with a special moonlit reading. And so I get the card shuffled here. Whoops. Okay. And today we're going to be trying from the collective. It's the Moonlit Reading deck. And the first card that I flew out of the deck is, flew out in reverse, 3 of spades. So let's get digging in on it. And the question on the read is, what was the first video MTV played? Now, I don't know why this question sounds familiar, but I'm thinking, let's read again. What was the first video MTV played? If I'm going to be honest, I think this card fell out of the deck earlier, and I did read it, and it was a video killed the radio star or something similar to that. Let's see what the card says. Video killed the radio star by the Buggles. Oh, that's ironic because I had a bug in the house today and I had to have my assistant throw it out. Because he didn't want to kill it. You know, I mean, could. Because bugs, you know, they bug you. You know what? Who else bugs you? People. People bug you. You know, I got these stalkers online. They call me up and they hang up. Or they say, why don't you kill yourself? You know, that's so rude. That's so rude. I mean, why don't you stop calling people and saying that? Why don't you just do it yourself to yourself? You know, that's kind of what I would advise. But don't do that. Don't do that. You only say that because you hate yourself. And then you portray that on other people. And try to get them to hate themselves. But, you know, it's an issue on the inside of your own self. So, let's see here. Let's read into this a little bit further. Yeah, okay. But anyway, the sad part about all that is there is no more MTV. I didn't grow up with it. I mean, I did. I grew up with MTV, only had no channels back in the day of no channels. Not like YouTube today has like so many channels, like and 100,000 channels of the same stuff. You know, how many people can you watch on work on cars? I mean, hello, you know. And the bad thing for me is I'm realizing there's a million tarot readers. But you know what? Whatever. You know, as long as I get 100,000 watching me, that's all I care about. Anyway, that's why I'm on this whole popular channel, because my channel is still lacking in subscribers. But you know, whatever. I don't care. All right. That's for people who want stuff that I don't want anyway. I only want some friends. Okay. But sometimes I don't want friends either because, you know, they're annoying. So I don't know what I want. Okay. I need to read this card from my collective. All right. MTV. You know, maybe I shouldn't read after midnight. I know some gremlins not supposed to eat after midnight. I'm not a gremlin though, you know. I don't know why I always said that. You know, maybe I had too much coffee. Okay, probably because that's why I'm up so late. But you know, there is no MTV no more. And even when there was MTV, there was just stupid reality shows. Like, I don't care if you can't get along, people. I mean, that's just reality. And then it was fake reality anyway. It's like, oh no, there's a snake in the box in the kitchen. How'd that get there? Well, probably your producers put it there. You know. Anyway, let's pull another card. And this card, in reverse, pulled it in reverse. Don't look at the answer. Don't be a cheater. In 1985, look at me reading an upside down version. Okay, earthquake. You know, it's so difficult to work under these conditions. Assistant, can you fix this? Okay, just gotta keep falling down, assistant. Assistant, let's read this card and wrap this up. This Moonlight Reading of your idea is just silly. All right. Always go with your own gut, people. Don't ever listen to anybody else. All right. In 1985, what was the average price of a movie ticket? You know, Benz, I can't even afford to go to the movies today, or get anybody to cough up me some money to go. Probably $3. I'm gonna say $3. If you went on the Tuesday matinee, probably $1, $2. I'm gonna say $3. Let's see what it says. $2.75. Pretty good. Pretty good at math. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, probably today it's by $13, $12, $13, $13.75. I'd guess today, if you're lucky, you know, and can't sneak anybody in your trunk in, that's for sure. But yeah, 1985. Boy, oh boy, those would have been the days, huh? You could go out and buy yourself a brand new Trans Am or something like that if you like them ugly, stupid cars. Okay, but anyway, is that thing up there gonna bite me? You don't think so? I mean, it better not bite me or it's gonna be your butt boy. Okay, because I don't want to get bit. All right. Let's read into this card a little bit more. Go to the max. What a stupid thing. Okay. Just gag me with a spoon while you're at it. Alright. That's like my grandma used to say that stuff, I think. My great-grandpa used to say, or my great-great-aunt used to say those stupid things like, yeah, that girl's dumb as a box of rocks. You know? I know some rocks that are pretty damn smart compared to people I meet today who don't even know how the inner workings of a toilet function, you know? Not that I know, because I'm a girl, but, you know, if I want to know, I would. Because, okay, let's pull the next card. Okay. Why don't we pull them all in reverse? I don't know. All right, in reverse, 2 hearts, takes 2, you know. Speaking of 2 and hearts, I must address this baby bunny thing again because, you know, I understand the baby bunny concept, but, you know, some people don't. Some people don't, and I can't explain it to them, really. I mean, it's out there. It's on the internet. Okay. And I'll be a baby bunny when my time comes. Okay. What movie prompted the style of wearing cold sweatshirts, cut sweatshirts, off the shoulder? Off the shoulder. You know, I've seen somebody wearing theirs off their shoulder and showing off a pretty cool tattoo. I don't have no tattoos. Yeah, I'm not allowed to get no tattoos, so I might sneak out and get one. But, shh. Okay. Which movie? You know what? I seen a movie the other day, and I'm only going to go out on a limb and guess it's Dirty Dancing with that girl who wasn't very pretty, and then later she's pretty, and then sorry, I forgot your name, but yeah, okay, anyway. That's LA. Okay. The answer is Flashdance. You know what? That's what I was thinking. I mean, it was when I said Dirty Dancing, so it wasn't the girl with the oh, that wasn't that attractive baby, but it was Flashdance was basically the same thing. Dance around. People saying you can't do that. No dancing, no dancing. You know. Okay, whatever. No dancing. You know what? If it wasn't for dancers, what the hell do you guys look at and watch? You know? Or go to a party, we're dancing. And we'd rather dance to ourselves anyway, but who needs a man today? Who needs a man? Huh? I don't. Not right now. But, you know, maybe if I need to hang some stuff up on the wall. Okay. Movie prompted Flashdance. If you read into the Flashdance, I can't do it right now because I'd have to break into some other type of reading and I don't want to do right now. Okay, and besides that, I'm hungry. I want some milk and I'm tired. So I'm going to say goodnight to my collective. Thank you for joining me this late. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have some better readings for you. And, you know, I got some water sign cards coming out. And I've got a new deck that's, it's Beyond the Mars deck. And I'm going to try to get in touch with the Mars side and now, you know, go a little bit further beyond Jesus and Yahweh and God and, you know, to the great creator beyond all that, you know, I better not go into much because I think I hear him landing outside. Okay, I better keep my little. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.